Hey there, Commons kids. Thank you so much for joining us this morning for our online church service on this November 7th. We have lots of really fun things planned for you today. We, of course, have a wonderful worship element, some fun songs for you guys to sing, 2 new Bible lessons, and of course, Miss Ashley has come up with some really fun and creative activities for you to do at the end of this playlist. But first, I wanted to tell you guys about our 2 new series that we're starting for the month of November. In our early years classes, we are starting a new series called Unafraid. And in this series, we're going to learn about all of David's life story. How David really listened to God and knew that God was with him. And because he knew that God was with him, he wasn't afraid. God specially chose David when he was a young shepherd boy to become the king of Israel, which is a really big responsibility. But because he was able to listen to God and trust that God would be with him throughout his entire journey, he was able to take on that responsibility. And one day, maybe you'll be chosen to take on some really big responsibility. And the big idea in this series is that God will be with you through every step of that journey. In our elementary classes, we are starting a new series called Genesis Relationships. And we're listening to the story of this man named Jacob in the book of Genesis and his relationship with God, his relationship with his family, and his journey on discovering who God created him to be. In this Bible lesson, we are learning about the promise that God gave Abraham and Isaac and then to Jacob, which is the same promise that God gives to us. That promise is that God will be with us wherever we go. I hope that promise gives you lots of comfort. It gives me lots of comfort knowing that I'll never be alone no matter what journey I end up taking. Now, I'll let you get to your Bible lessons really quickly here, but first I wanted to read to you a poem from our book, Images of God. This poem is called God is a Rock. God is a rock. Rocks are hard. They are solid. They support anything that is built on them. A house, a strong castle. You can stay standing on a rock without ever fearing that you will sink down. God is just like that. God will always keep you upright. Now that's enough for me. I'll let you get to the rest of this playlist. And until then, we'll see you in 7 days. Take care, Commons kids.